Hi everyone, I am back today with a detailed look at my Louis Vuitton desk agenda. I want to give you guys a review, do measurements. I want to show you what different size notebooks fit in here, what doesn't work in here. And finally, I want to tell you guys why I decided that I'm actually not going to keep this agenda. Yeah, I do love it. I love this style. I can't say it enough. You guys have been following me for a while. You know I love spiral agendas. That has always been my preference. And I thought that this was going to be my holy grail product. And I have been trying to force myself to love it, and it's just not happening. So let's go over some basic information, measurements, and that kind of stuff. I'll show you a comparison with my Filofax A5, and then we'll go from there. All right, so just really quickly, this is the Louis Vuitton desk agenda. It is in the damier graphite, which this checkered pattern is the damier, and then the graphite makes it the black. I was telling you guys in my unboxing vlog, which if you haven't seen that, check that out first. I'll have it linked down below. You can kind of just see my unfiltered first impressions of the packaging and how it was shipped to me, and kind of my adventures of trying to find something to fit in it and all of that. So I'll have that link down below. But what I had told you guys was that this pattern was actually the original Louis Vuitton pattern. And what I found out was it was this pattern. It was the one in the damier ebene, which is kind of that darkish brown. That was the original Louis Vuitton pattern. And then for the, I believe, 100-year anniversary, they came out with this graphite black colorway for kind of the anniversary special. So I thought that was really cool. I love history and knowing the story behind things. So that really made me more attracted to this. I told you guys this is listed as a men's agenda, which again, I liked even more. I like kind of that masculine vibe. If you guys saw, I did add a poof to it, which I'll show you guys. So I really liked that mix of having a feminine, fun poof with this kind of edgy masculine look. I really like that a lot. My preference is usually black and silver, and so this fit that again really well. So those were all things that I really liked about it. What I shared with you guys a little bit in that unboxing video, this is a canvas, and I don't like the texture of this canvas. I don't know how well it's coming up on camera, but it is a rough texture, and because of that, the Louis Vuitton here, and I can't even see it, and here, these two places, the Louis Vuitton printed in those two squares, isn't very sharp and clear. Now, I do like this pattern because it's a little bit more understated than the monogram print. It's just a little bit cleaner in my opinion and not as out there, and I really like that about it. But I would like to see this Louis Vuitton a little bit more clearly, and I would like it to be a little bit sharper. And I mean, I don't think it's a defect. I know it's just because it's printed on this kind of pebbled canvas. And so for me, that was, I know it's a small detail, but it really, it was a deal breaker for me. I just wasn't happy with that at all. You know, even though this is a beautiful piece of leather on the inside and then this canvas, the coated canvas on the outside, I just felt like I did pay a very substantial amount of money in my opinion. So I wanted it to be perfect and exactly what I wanted, and it just wasn't that. So anyway, I know I was gonna save that for the end, but those are the reasons why I decided that I probably will not keep this. I'm on the fence. I've called Louis Vuitton already and asked for a return authorization. So I'm still debating. I mean, it's a 90% chance that I'm gonna send it back, but every once in a while I'm oh my gosh, I should just keep it because I love it. I hope that this is not blowing out the light too much in the video. So let's do sizing really quickly. Now, when it's just folded in half, just kind of very loosely, I'm not pushing it down or anything, just fold it. It is about 7 inches across, and then lengthwise it's about 9 1/4. And then as you can see, it, you know, it doesn't have a snap or even a band or anything, so you can really stuff this. It has, I mean, I would say where, you know, the rings would traditionally be in a ring binder, it's about a 1 inch kind of where it's folded over, but it has plenty of room. Now, let me try to show you guys the inside. All right, again, I don't know how well this is showing up on camera because of lighting issues, but the inside is just a black leather. It has Louis Vuitton Paris, made in Spain, in silver. This is just a huge pocket, and then there's a secretarial pocket. On the back cover, there's a shorter pocket that's probably about 3/4 of the size of the one on the front. And then there are card slots. I know some of the older models didn't have these card slots, but I believe all of the newer ones do. And then these pockets here are where you would slip in, you know, whatever, a notebook, agenda, anything that you would be putting in here. Now, if you guys caught my vlog, I made an insert to go in here that essentially turned this into a Midori style. So you would just, I had it this way, but you could really do it either way. So I was just inserting this here, and then I would insert the other side over here. This gives me a band in the middle. Let me get that in there. This gives me a band in the middle to add an extra notebook, and then it also allowed me to hang my poof, which I just love this. I love that this was hanging from here. Love this charm. So that is always an option that you can do as well if you want to add more to it. A lot of ladies were adding a calendar in the front and then a notebook in the back. So you would essentially insert the front cover of the notebook on this side, or the agenda on this side, and the back cover of the notebook over here. And then when you close it, you would have 2 books in here. Let me show you guys just a comparison really quickly with a Filofax original A5. Here they are lined up next to each other. I hope you guys can see there is a bit of a difference as far as the height goes. Let me see. Let me just measure this Filofax really quickly. So the Filofax is right at about 7.5 inches wide, and height-wise, it's about 9.25. So looks about the same. And then what did we say on this desk agenda? So the desk agenda is a little less than 7. So you can see it's a pretty substantial, well, depending on your take on it. It's about 1/2 inch wider. Wise, I would say, you know, it's about the same approximately. Yeah, this is with a Filofax original. These are the only styles of A5s that I have, but I just wanted to show you guys kind of measurements and a comparison of the two. This A5 does have some like inserts in it right now, but I think what's making it look bigger also is because it has a ring mechanism, it's holding it open, you know, like these rings are making it seem a little bit bigger as well, when in reality, when this desk agenda is stuffed, it would be just as wide. All right, now I wanted to go over just some different popular notebook options and kind of show you what they would look like in the desk agenda. So I do have a May Designs notebook. This is one that I designed myself. They were generous enough to give me a code to kind of review their products. So stay tuned on this. I'll have more information on these May Designs books. I do really, really love them. They make agendas, notebooks, all kinds of stuff. So as you can see, I think the May Designs book is just too small for the desk agenda. If I was to use it as a notebook, I would put it in here, but it's just too short at the top and not wide enough. So I would say no on the May Designs books. I just realized that I should clarify quickly. May Designs is M-A-Y, like that's the name of the company. It doesn't have anything to do with me or my name. They are a separate company. So anyway, I'm sure you guys are familiar with them, but just in case you are not, I just wanted to make that quick point. So again, I'm gonna say no with the May Designs. Here is a Rifle Paper Company notebook. I absolutely love these notebooks. I think this is getting a little bit bigger. It's a little bit closer size-wise. I think you could actually use this and be pretty, I think it would be pretty comfortable to use this. It's a little bit wider, like I said, it's a little bit taller height-wise. Let me see if I can find a blank page. You can see if it opened up what it would look like. Now again, most people are not using these just for notebooks. Like I would personally put a calendar on this side. So you wanna make sure that when your calendar's on this side, this notebook isn't making it like too bumpy to write on. And again, same with your notebook when your calendar's closed on this side. So this I think is a little bit better of a fit. Again, not perfect and not ideal, but I like this Rifle Paper Company notebook in here. Two more notebooks that I want to show you guys. This is the Paper Chase notebook that I got from Staples. If you guys saw my vlog, you saw it in there. This one is a pretty good fit. Now it does have that band on the back, so it makes it a little bumpy, but look how this fits in here perfectly. I really, really like the fit of this notebook. You could use this just like this as just a notebook cover, and it would be, I think it would be perfect if you know, are an executive or going in meetings, or you don't even have to be an executive. You could just be a stay-at-home mom and just really love pretty stationery and pretty paper. I think this would be awesome. This is a great fit. Again, width-wise, if you wanted to use it just as a notebook, I would highly suggest this notebook for it. Again, it was from Staples. I think it was like $6 or $7. And it has all of these like just tabbed dividers with pockets. And then in the back, it has not only a zippered pouch, but also another pocket as well. So this is a really great notebook. Even if I decide to return the desk agenda, I probably will keep this notebook. I really like this a lot. So it has a sturdy cover. You could always just, well, you could even take this off if you didn't like that, or just cover it up with like a Project Life card or something, and then it has this front page too. So I'm really liking this notebook in here. The final notebook that I got was this pop-in notebook from Staples, and I'm actually going to return this because look what happened. Like the rings are not well made at all. I generally like pop-in, but this notebook was really disappointing to me. Like it just doesn't even, they're not like closed enough where this cover just like comes out of it. So anyway, this just happened. I mean, I wasn't even like doing anything to it. So I'm gonna return this, but I love this notebook. I think the color is really cute. It has a secretarial pocket here, another pocket here, and you could just theoretically put this back cover in here, and then this notebook would be in here, and I really like that too. If you end up getting this this colorway in this desk agenda, I think coral is a perfect combination with it. So I really do like this notebook, but I'm not happy with the quality at all. All right, and I have two just really quick calendars to show you guys. This is one that I got from Walmart at the beginning of the year. It is a really basic calendar, which I've told you guys in the past. I like to pick one of these up at the beginning of every year. It's nice for me to just kind of have this at times when I want to go back to basics and I get kind of overwhelmed with my planning, and if I have too many things happening. I talked about this in my planner piece video, so I'll link that down below for you guys, but I always like to have one of these for just the whole year. So, and they're very inexpensive, and this fits in here really nicely. So actually, I don't want to put it on that side. So this is like what my ideal setup would be. The planner would go on the left like this. And you guys can see, like, it would be a good fit if you wanted to just keep the planner in here. You could do this and put it in the back cover, and then this would be just your planner. Again, it's not a perfect fit because it is not wide enough, like it's a little bit too narrow, but I feel like it's a good fit, you know, for your options that you have. I mean, I know if you really wanted to pay $100 and something and get the Louis Vuitton inserts, you could do that, but my preference would be not to, so I liked having different options. So I like this. I honestly haven't checked to see what it would be like if I had this and my notebook, so let's try that on and see how that goes. So I think that's a great fit, actually. I really like having a thick, chunky workbook, and this is fantastic. This fits really well. So I like this, but again, let me show you guys. If this was to happen, again, this is a really thick notebook, so the spirals, you know, are part of the problem. But look, if I wanted to write in my agenda, I would be kind of like lopsided. This side would be fine, but this side would be uneven. Do you guys see that? So if you wanted to put a notebook on this side, it would need to be flat. Maybe this Rifle Paper Company notebook would be a better option. So again, as I've been saying over and over again, in theory, I thought that this would be a perfect thing for me because I could keep a spiral calendar and a notebook as well, and this would be, you know, everything that I needed. So like this, it works out great, but you know, in practice, when you actually want to use it on a practical level, I don't think this is a good option. So let's take this out. Let me just show you guys while we're at it. If I was to put this notebook in here, that would work perfectly. So I can keep my spiral calendar. And then on this side, if you wanted to write over here, there's a spiral, but this side would be flat. So again, nothing's perfect, but I like this combination better. I like having the spiral calendar and then this notebook in here. So see, I don't know. Now it's like, should I keep it? I don't know what to do, you guys. Okay, anyway, let me take this stuff out, show you one more thing. All right, and then as I mentioned in the unboxing vlog, I picked up this calendar from Staples, which I think is going to be too big. I didn't end up cutting the cover because I think I'll return it. Actually, I might keep it because I do like this layout. You guys, I'm so weird, I know, but I like this. I wanted to try this like vertical layout again. So I don't know, we'll see. But all right, so I just wanted to show you a sizing that would not work. So basically this is a 6 7/8 inch by 8 3/4 of an inch. So that is a little bit too big. Again, as you can see, the pages, even if I cut down the cover, would stick out of the top. So just be mindful of that. You want it to be a little bit smaller than this. All right, everyone, I hope that was helpful for you guys. Again, I just wanted to kind of go over with you some different options for the inside, unless you want to pay $100 and some odd for the Louis Vuitton inserts. I hope that this kind of gives you some ideas of how this can be used. I don't think this style is for everyone, but if you are a notebook lover or a spiral calendar lover, I think that you should at least look into this. That vlog, I got so many questions. Oh my goodness, so many questions about this desk agenda and what I thought and all that kind of stuff. So I hope that this video kind of helped to answer some of those questions. I don't really know if I should recommend it or not because, again, as I've said, in theory, I think this is an amazing product and it should be really good for those lovers of spiral notebooks and calendars and things like that. On a practical level, it just wasn't quite right for me. Again, I don't know, you guys. I still haven't made up my mind like 100%. Like I said, I'm pretty sure that I'm gonna return it, but every time I look at it, I do think like, oh gosh, maybe I should keep it because it is really pretty, but I don't know. I think that I wouldn't use it for, again, those reasons that I shared with you guys. So, like I said, I hope this helped to answer your questions. I didn't realize that people would be so curious about this, but I guess because it is something that's a little bit different, it is like kind of more attractive to people. So anyway, hope that helped. I also got a lot of questions about pricing. I will share with you guys the price. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Anyone can go on the Louis Vuitton website and look up the price of this. It's currently listed on there. I paid $5.50. I did not pay for shipping and I did not pay tax because there's not a Louis Vuitton in my state. So I just paid straight $5.50. I do think that you can find these on eBay and you can find them pre-loved. Price range that I've seen is around $400 or $500, so it's not that much different. I think that if you want to get a brand new one, it's not that much more of a price difference to get brand new. To me, it's not that big of a deal. I mean, I bought my monogram matte agenda pre-loved and I had a very positive experience. So I do think that you can find good quality pre-loved ones on eBay or other online marketplaces. Now, please do be careful. Like, you should definitely get them authenticated. You should do your due diligence. Like, please don't go buy an agenda and then it's not real and then get mad at me because you didn't do like your homework. So you have to pay attention, but if you do pay attention, I do think you can find them. I, again, was not opposed to buying pre-loved. I decided to buy new because I was looking around for a little while and couldn't find one pre-loved in this pattern, and this is the print that I wanted. So had I been able to find it pre-loved, I probably would have bought it, but again, like I said, the price difference wasn't that big of a deal to me, so I just bought it brand new off the Louis Vuitton website. So hope that answers those questions. And again, I hope this was helpful for you guys. If you have any other questions or anything else that I can help you with, just let me know. I am not an expert in these desk agendas, but I do really love them. So the search continues. We'll see. I will keep you guys updated. Stay tuned on Instagram. That's probably the best way to find out what I end up doing. But I'll keep you guys updated in future videos as well. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you are not subscribed yet, I would appreciate it so much if you did so. You guys just make this so much fun, and I just am so grateful for all of you that subscribe to my channel and watch these videos. So I really have been enjoying doing these and interacting with you all. So I will see you over on Instagram, and I will see you back here in my next video. Okay, guys, thanks so much for watching. Bye. I wanted to do the unboxing with you guys and then also take you along with me to Staples as I try to find something to go in the agenda. So anyway, there's just a lot happening.